Augmented reality, or AR, takes the idea of virtual graphics from virtual sets, but places them in front of the presenter or in the foreground of the studio. These can be used in the real world with physical sets without the need of a chroma key wall, or even in outdoor environments such as sporting events.
Portable virtual studios are important for some of our sports customers. Sometimes you want to create an interview situation, but you still want the possibility to either add sponsors or to add a backdrop that looks a bit more sexy than just a plain wall that is 50 centimeters behind the people who are getting interviewed.
Augmented reality is a good way to enhance virtual elements to transport your stories with a more interesting factor to your audience. There's almost no limitation, as we had before, just you have to be behind these elements. So you can extend real studios with virtual elements. The technology and the approach is exactly the same as creating a virtual set, just with the difference of having no green screen and not really the problem with the lighting.
Traditional TV graphics are placed on top of the camera images and do not react to changes in the image. With AR, the graphics retain their position when the camera moves. You could, for example, place a graphic element on a table, and the graphic will keep its position when the camera moves. Virtual sets can also be combined with physical sets, adding an extra layer of depth to the studio or extending the studio space.
When combining physical and virtual elements, you are able to give the audience augmented reality graphics placed in a physical studio. That's the biggest advantage of having combined sets.
Merging a virtual set with the physical set is the most difficult process at the moment, but with the tools we have integrated, you can make sure that you get a seamless transition between your virtual elements and your real elements.
The same technology that we use inside the confined space of a virtual studio can be brought outdoors as well, where it's being used on a sports venue or where it's being used at a special event doesn't really matter. The scale is completely unimportant to us.
Virtual graphics are also used on the playing field. This can be simple graphics like the offside line or scrimmage line, or more complex analysis graphics. When using graphics on the field, the players are keyed above the graphics, so the virtual graphics appear as part of the field. It has become common to add virtual advertisements in the sports arena. These ads work the same way as other on-field graphics, but offer the broadcaster a new form of revenue for selling ads. Virtual ads can also replace the physical ads in the stadium, allowing the broadcaster to have further flexibility in selling ads that can be customized for the viewer location.